thank you for coming this afternoon to our 6th annual College of Ed Faculty Awards and Staff Awards. It's very nice to see a lot of you here today. Today we recognize excellence. We recognize people that are genuinely committed. And we recognize passion. And the individuals who are going to be recognized today really make this college strong, make our college shine. And I wish we could recognize so many more, because there are many people in this room that are very, very worthy. But I'm glad that we can recognize a few who are truly very, very deserving. Because it takes many different individuals to make our college work, to make our college shine, to allow us to be successful. And I think that it's very important that people say, well, I'm just one person. What difference do I make? You make an incredible difference. You've often heard it said, sometimes you're as strong as your weakest link. Well, I think it's very important that we all strengthen each other and that we work toward the common goal. Because I genuinely believe, as I say, wherever I speak about our college, is we prepare the future. We inspire the future. We transform the future. And we're going to train those principals, school counselors, educational diagnosticians, licensed specialists in school psychology, bilingual ed teachers, special ed teachers, secondary ed teachers, health and kines, educators. They're going to make a difference. And I say that because my daughter just graduated from the local public schools, and my son is a sophomore. And many of you have children in our schools who are being taught by students who we taught. So let's not lose sight that what we do here is very, very critical, and it generally makes a difference. So I'd like to thank all of you as a whole for all your work, your contributions and efforts. And I'd like to thank I know Chris is committed. She wanted to make sure that she did a PPR review for our students. And since it was a dead day, this is the day the students would come. So she says, I'm going to do a PPR review. She goes, forgive me, but I think that's really important. So Chris is doing a PPR review session. But I'd like to thank her for all of her works. I'd like to also thank Janine Shaw, if you can stand up. I know she's here. My associate dean. The department chairs, Lane, I know you're here. Paul is ill in bed. Jaime. And Velma's collecting data. I'd like, if you're a staff member, can you please stand in our college? Staff members. All staff members. Thanks. And before I forget, and I won't be negligent, I'd like to thank everyone who helped put this together. Becky spearheaded that. Becky, thank you. Lisa, Nina, Andy. Who else? If you helped on the committee, please stand up. If you were on the committee, please stand up. Don't be shy. Becky, make sure everybody stands up. And you won. I'm going to have our provost say a few words, welcoming words, and then we'll get on with the awards.
As always, and every time I come to the College of Education, I always say the same thing, and I really mean it, because it is really a pleasure to come here and meet with the faculty, the staff, and the students in the College of Education, and it's really a sincere pleasure to be here today with all of you. What more can you ask for, right? Great food, good things to drink, great company, and a great college, so thank you. First and foremost, right? Thank you to all of you. Thank you for all that you do for your college. Thank you for all that you do for our students. Thank you for all that you do for the Rio Grande Valley. And thank you for helping us ensure the success of our students. And that would not be possible with everybody who's inside this room and folks that could not make it today to join us. So I really thank you so much for everything that you do. Congratulations to the faculty and to the staff that will be recognized this afternoon. This is about promoting excellence in everything that we do, and you've heard me refer to this all the time because I strongly believe in it. And we recognize excellence, we promote excellence, we incentivize excellence. And clearly, everyone at this institution is really doing an excellent job in enhancing the success of this institution. But today, the College of Education pays special tribute to a number of faculty and staff who have been recognized by their peers and by their colleagues in the College of Education. So to all of you, I say congratulations, and I thank you for a job very well done. See you at 1:45. Thank you very much.
We're going to start with our first award. So I'm going to ask Dr. Jacob Human to come forward to help with this award. The College Council has selected for the Outstanding Staff Member for the College of Ed. This year's recipient is Ms. Norma Sahai. Let me read what the nominating letter said. She had 3 people nominate her. Norma is an invaluable member of the ETRC-CRC staff. Since becoming director, she has ensured that I'm able to get everything done that I need to. She's always willing to go that extra mile, whether it's helping out faculty, staff, and students, or staying late to finish work. She does this with a smile and a warm word to everyone she meets. She always provides the students with words of advice and is able to stop potential conflicts before they escalate. Additionally, she's able to work with all, capitalized, type of personalities, providing great services and great model for everyone. I highly recommend Norma Sahadi. Another person wrote, I'm recommending Norma Sahadi. Norma is the consummate professional. She is not only technically skilled, but personally suited to relate to all levels within the university. She's very knowledgeable and helpful to all who inquire concerning ETRC assistance. If she does not know the answer to the question, she will take the extra time to find out an adequate solution. Norma is also a very reliable worker who is dedicated and committed to enhancing the university's mission. Another nomination letter said, Norma Sahadi has become a vital employee to the college. She provides assistance to all departments in the College of Education beyond. She assists with answering questions about reconciliation of accounts, Oracle, iShop, schedule, grants, technical questions, among other tasks. If Norma does not know the answer to a question, she'll refer you to the person who does. She collaborates with Region 1 to get the latest curriculum materials for our CRC Center in order to provide our faculty and students with curriculum resources needed to instruct and facilitate in their coursework. She also does an incredible job with their Teacher of the Year banquet. It is a joy to work with such an outstanding employee. I'd like to recognize Norma Sahadi. I'm going to ask another college council member to come forward, and I'm going to ask Dr. Alejo Salinas. This year's winner for the Outstanding New Faculty Research Award was selected by the Associate Deans and myself after reviewing all the dossiers. This year's recipient for the Outstanding New Faculty Research Award goes to Dr. Shirley Mills. Is Dr. Nevares or Dr. Lowe, can you come up here? Dr. Nevares, Dr. Lowe, can you represent Dr. Menchaca up here for the ed leadership? Let me tell you a little bit about why Dr. Mills received this award. During her first 5 years at UTPA, Dr. Mills has published 9 nationally refereed journal articles. She is the first author on 3 of these publications. She is published in the following leading journals: Journal of School Leadership, Journal of Studies in Education, Professional Development and Education, International Journal of Educational Reform, Journal of Women in Educational Leadership, Merlot Journal of Online Learning, Educational Management, Administration and Leadership, and the Teaching and Annual Proceedings of the International Society of Information Technology. In addition to her 9 refereed journal articles, she's also published 8 book chapters, and she's the lead author on these 4. She's published numerous technical manuscripts and has 4 manuscripts up for review. Dr. Mills, in 5 years, has delivered 28 refereed conference presentations, 18 are national, and 10 are state refereed. She has been the lead author on 12 of these presentations. She's presented at the premier conference as the American Educational Research Association, Women in Educational Leadership, Society for Information Technology and Teacher Education, National Council of Professional Educational Administrators, the University Council for Educational Administration. She's also done 10 refereed regional and state presentations at SERA, among others. So to have someone do 9 refereed presentations, 8 book chapters, 28, she did a credible job. Help me congratulate Dr. Shirley Mills. Next, we will do the Outstanding New Faculty Teaching Award, and I will have Dr. Janine Ryman, to come up to help me with this award. This award was selected by the dean and the 2 associate deans, reviewing all their materials. This year's Outstanding New Faculty Teaching Award goes to Dr. Jung-Il Oh. And your wife is here, Dr. O. And I want you to know that Dr. O is the only person who's won both the Outstanding New Faculty Teaching and Research. He won the research last year, so he's the first one to be the double winner. Dr. Jorgensen, if you could come up. Let me explain the rationale why Dr. O won this award. Dr. O, in his 5 years on tenure track, has taught 14 different undergraduate classes. During this time, his student evaluations have been superb. 98% said he's an incredible faculty member. This level of consistency has been noted across all 14 different classes that he has taught. His student comments, you see the word awesome, great, excellent. They said, one student said, I was motivated to learn. Another student said, I learned a great deal, very motivational learning. Another student said, Dr. O is a great educator and really wants us to succeed. He provides a lot of support and help. One student said, Dr. O really kicks. I'll let you fill in the blank. We will not be giving a new Faculty Mentor Award because the college did not receive any nominations for that. But we will proceed to the next one, which is the COE Distinguished Award in Research. This year's, before I forget, the person supposed to be on the college campus. Sorry, I turned the wrong page. Add a little bit of suspense here, I guess. I'm going to ask Dr. Shervani to please come up here from the College Council. Dr. Shivani here to come help? I thought I saw him. He must have left her. Okay. Well, let's see. Carmen, can you please come up? Carmen Peña? She was here. Okay. Thank you. As she's walking up, I will announce this year's recipient. This year's COE Distinguished Research Award goes to Dr. Ralph Carlson. Ralph is also a double winner. He received the COE Distinguished Teaching Award the first year we had it, and now he's received the Research Award. Let me read what the nominating letter said. I am nominating Dr. Ralph Carlson for the College of Ed Research Award. Dr. Carlson is one of the strongest qualitative researchers in our college and university. He is a licensed psychologist and certified as a national school psychologist. He is renowned throughout the U.S. for his quantitative research expertise. His research record is outstanding and his reputation for quality work. He has mentored many graduate students who are pursuing their doctoral degree from the Department of Education Leadership, and over his career has served on 47 dissertation committees. Dr. Carlson has many qualities as a professor, but his expertise as a teacher, researcher, and mentor are outstanding. He is always willing to sit down with assistant and associate professors and assist them with their research studies. His expertise has guided many research studies across the university in many fields of study. He directs and supervises a research assistance lab in the College of Ed. Dr. Carlson was a Fulbright Senior Scholar in Psychology for the United States and one of 3 Fulbright Senior Scholars requested to present in Budapest, Hungary in 2009. He has received numerous external grants. Dr. Carlson is one of the brightest researchers. I am honored to serve with such a distinguished colleague here at the University of Texas Pan American and to have the privilege of nominating him for this award. He has presented at some pretty prestigious international conferences, and let me give you a few. He's presented at the World Conference on Gifted and Talented, the International Congress on Psychological Assessment, International Colloquium on Hierarchical Modeling, the European Meeting of the Psychometric Society, the American Educational Research Association, the American Statistical Association, the Annual Meeting of Psychometric Society, the International Congress on Psychology, the American Psychological Association, the Association of Psychological Services, Council of Exceptional Children, the Inter-American Congress on Psychology, the University of Council of Educational Administrators, the International Testing Commission Conference, the Psychometric Society, the National Association of Hispanic Nurses, and I can go on and on. Dr. Carlson, congratulations. Next we have the award for the College of Ed Distinguished Service Award. This year's recipient of the College of Ed Distinguished Service Award goes to Dr. Eva Medrano. It's funny, I told Lila that she needed to make sure that Ralph was here, because Ralph was going to get an award, and I told Ralph, you need to make sure that Hilda gets here, because Hilda's going to get an award. So they didn't know. So now you can say how you fooled each other. Let me, as Hilda walks up here, I'd like to read what the nominating letter said, and you'll understand why she's a true worthy honoree for this award, recipient. And I will ask her chair, Dr. Kurtz, to come forward as well. Dr. Hilda Medrano has served the College of Education at UTPA since 1986, up to the present semester. Between 1986 and 1995, she served as the coordinator for the Graduate Reading Program, the director of the Title III University-wide Institutional Improvement Program, as interim department chair, as a counselor for Kappa Delta Pi chapter. She chaired or co-chaired and served on numerous task forces and committees. In the early 1990s, she developed the 14-month Accelerating Reading Program, the Bilingual Ed, and Early Childhood MED programs. This initiative was in response to superintendent's call for reading specialists and master degree teachers. Dr. Medrano conceptualized the program, recruited over 45 teachers, and coordinated the faculty and courses for this program. Graduates from this program are currently serving as principals, curriculum coordinators, and master teachers. During this 5-year period, she organized teachers applying home language and coordinated 5 annual conferences for teachers. During this period, Dr. Medrano was recruited by President Nevares to lead the efforts to developing a state proposal for the CPTT funding. Dr. Medrano organized a writing team and recruited public schools, community colleges, community representatives, Region 1, and UTPA faculty to partner for the South Texas Center for Professional Development of Teachers. The funding led to field-based teacher preparation and technology integration into the teaching and learning process at UTPA. Dr. Medrano served as a founding director of the South Texas CPDT group and closely worked with TA and the coordinating board. Under her leadership as dean, she created the Office of Certification and the Office of Field Experiences. She also has been a faculty senator. During the 10 years that Dr. Medrano was dean, she, under her leadership, we had the approval of the doctoral program in ed leadership to come to UTPA. She was, many people don't know this, but she was the primary proposal writer for the Gear Up proposal that led to the highest level of funding to university in the nation. During her tenure as dean, our new College of Ed building was built, and Dr. Nevares and Dr. Medrano worked diligently to obtain funding from the Texas legislature to support the renovation of our old building and the building of this building. In the last 7 years, Dr. Medrano has served on the College of Ed as she's coordinated the MED program in early childhood. And believe me, she's probably our best recruiter in our college. She has also developed our new early childhood program from birth to 5. Dr. Medrano has also served her community. She is, and our university, she has supervised teachers on a pro bono basis. She serves on the community board for the Texas Migrant Council, which is a nonprofit agency that serves migrant workers in the largest Head Start program in 8 states. She has served on AACTE board member and a committee membership board. She also served as a regional judge for the HEB Excellence in Education Award and has served as a member of the Policy Advisory Council for the National Evaluation System. I could go on and on. She's also served on dissertation committees, but it's my privilege to give this award on behalf of the College Council to Dr. Hilda Medrano. The College Council this year received some nominations for the Outstanding Teaching Award, but they've informed me that they have decided not to give an award this year because the people that were nominated did not meet the criteria that were specified. So Dr. Medrano and Dr. Carlson will be forwarded. Their names will be forwarded to be going forward for the university level award winners. Can we have a round of applause for all the winners?